So we are gearing up for Amazon Prime Days. In case you didn't know, it's the 12th and 13th of July. So in preparation, HTVRont had sent me another big pack of their 12 rolls of permanent adhesive vinyl, and they sent me another roll of their 6-inch transfer tape. So we're going to go ahead and use this. They're going to have deals on Amazon. This has all of these colors in it, a full rainbow plus silver and gold, gray, black, and white. And I decided to go ahead and go with the silver for this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how nicely this vinyl weeds. This vinyl does have a clear backing. But it always weeds really, really well. So this image is a square with the detailed image inside of it. And I've used this image on this channel many, many years ago for a very similar project, but that's how nice this weeds. It's got a little bit of detail I have to weed, but you don't really need to see me do every bit of that. I'm going to set this aside for a minute. I have a frame ready. This is an odd size frame because it's a certificate frame. You can paint your frames. Do whatever you want to them. I'm going to cut a piece of white paper for the background. So I'll get that done also off camera. And I think my craft room Windex is gone, so I'm just going to take a little bit of rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, and wipe down my glass, both sides. This should be fine in here. I'm going to get a couple of, I have a whole stack of measuring cups that I use for this purpose, but I don't know where they are right now, so I'm just going to grab a couple new ones. I just like to set things like this up on top for feet. And I'm going to clean this other side again later, so put that up there. This is my small alcohol container. I'm going to go ahead and refill that. I'm going to go ahead and douse this. And keep that handy because I'm going to need it. I have my little blower tool from Tim Holtz, and I'm going to get gloves on and pick some colors. So since this is an HTVRont video, I'm going to use the HTVRont alcohol inks. This is a 20 pack of 10 milliliter bottles. It says resin bloom something. So I have the rose gold metallic, which is going to have to be shaken really well. I have the bluish violet, sky blue, sapphire blue, and purple. Those are the only colors I'm going to use. I just need to shake this rose gold up really well. And I'm actually going to turn this the other way. And just keep in mind that top and bottom, not top and bottom. So, and I'm just going to random. I'm not really going for any kind of pattern design. Woo. Making a mess. I love this color. That's the purple itself. and the sapphire blue. Whoa. I may have squeezed that a little hard. And then I'm going to get a little bit of the rose gold. I did not check my table for level, so, and I don't think this one's open. This is one of those boxes that had the little pokey things in the bottom to open the caps. So, these little bottle opener things, you thread it on and it pokes the hole for you. Kind of handy little gadgets. And it's fine if this is drying because I can put more alcohol on it and it'll loosen back up. So, I can tell I didn't really shake this well enough, but that's okay. I don't have the time or patience for that right now. So I'm just going to dip a little bit more alcohol on here, just so wherever it's starting to dry, I'll get reactivated. And I'm just going to start blowing it around. So I'm going to let this sit and dry thoroughly. Then I'm going to come back. We're going to clean the other side and we're going to apply our vinyl. When I come back, I'm going to have my white background cut as well, so you'll be able to get a really good look at this. Okay, so I have the rest of my image weeded and I am ready to clean this off. It should be fully dry. So, got all those little pieces. I'm going to scoot that out of the way. We're going to flip this over and take a look. Pretty. We're just going to flip it upside down. Get a couple of paper towels because it's going to take a couple of passes. Scoot that over a second. Whoa. I should be able to take my gloves off safely now. And I'm going to pull out my big old roll of transfer tape. And this is obviously too narrow to do this whole thing. I do have a roll of their 12-inch, but I'm going to make the 6-inch work because it's what they sent me for this promotion. So, I'm going to cut off 2 pieces about the same. Roughly. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this off of the mat now. Although I really did need the flat surface of the mat. So, I'm just going to grab this box for a second, just while I apply my transfer tape. So I'm actually going to put it in the frame before I apply my stuff. The vinyl. So this is going to be the top. It's a really cool piece, actually. It's not quite as kid-ish as I had intended, but that's fine. I did cut my white paper already. Sort of. So that's how that looks framed. And I do have to say that this transfer tape works better on their vinyls than my other transfer tape I typically use. So they definitely did make a product to go with their product in this case. Oh my god. Sticking it to the paper towel. Okay, so I'm going to try and get this lined up side to side, top to bottom, as close as I can. And take the transfer tape back off, which also releases nicely from the vinyl, so good. So there you go. You've seen me do a couple of other versions of this. I do have a couple bubbles, but bubbles in vinyl generally tend to work themselves out after they sit for a couple hours, so I'm not going to panic about these tiny bubbles just yet. But well, that is it. A cute piece of little girl's wall decor. Super simple and really fun because you get to play with alcohol inks. So there you go. That is it. I will get some information in the description down below for HTVRont's Amazon Prime Days sales. So that's it. Thank you for watching.